Happy St. Patty's Day, everybody. I wanted to take a little time and talk to you about the press conference that happened today. And I hope to see you guys out tomorrow on the corner of Poplar and Highlands, where we will be showing support for all 13 of the unions, city employee unions, because without just one of them, something in the city wouldn't go right. It takes all of our unions, our union workers, to keep the city running, and I thank you, all of you, for your work. And I thank Mike Matthews for that press conference, because as I was listening, there were some key things that need to be brought out for the citizens of Memphis, the average citizen. And the one thing that he brought out, which is, I think, the most important part of this, is that the voters are the ones that put this impasse in that we're asking you to tell them not to repeal. In 1978, it was voted in because the voters then know something that we now don't know. I was born in 1977, and I didn't live here then, so my family did not experience the strike of 1978. But I can only imagine that it's not pleasant when the military has to come in, National Guard has to come in, because your police and fire on strike. And whenever you push people into a corner and you start taking their livelihood and you take away their voice, what happens? I mean, you know, I know at my work I get to go in and I get to speak to my boss, and I get to, talk to him and discuss when things aren't going very well. And this is how they do that. This is how they bargain. This is how they negotiate. And this right was earned by, the people in 1968 and then again in 78. And the voters, not wanting to ever experience anything like that again, said no more. We're going to give them a voice, and we're going to give them a voice legally where they can come to the table. Now, as in the press conference, it was pointed out that it has been changed over the years, but it has been changed with the unions coming to the table and helping make that change. And this time it wasn't. It's been completely done without the unions' input at all. And make no mistake, it is for them to completely sway it their way. Impasse does not mean, when it goes to committee, that doesn't mean that they're going to get what they want all the time, because I just still don't have health insurance. So I can tell you right now, we did not get what we wanted. Otherwise, spouses would still be on it. And I can tell you there's a whole group of retirees that can tell you the unions do not always get what they want. And but this is a way that they do get to come to the table and talk to the government and talk to their employers about, what's bothering them. This is the time when they talk about sick time, when they talk about college incentive pay. This is the time where they talk about all kinds of issues that, whether they have the right equipment when they're going out on the street. They negotiate all of this. They talk about just anything that they need to bring up to the administration's attention and have fixed. We can't let them take that from them. Again, when you back anything into a corner, it comes out fighting. Now, again, this is Sherry Hopper, host of the 19 Strong Show, talking right now. I'm telling you, as a history teacher, you do not want to have a repeat. You do not want our city employees pushed against the wall again. You just don't. We need all of them. If any one of those unions decide not to come to work, we're in trouble, folks. So be on the corner tomorrow, Poplar and Highland, from 11 to 3. Tell City Council to honor the voters, the citizens of Memphis, the voters of 1978's wish that we never push our public servants into a corner again. And that's all this simply is. It's the impasse is a way for our public servants, all of them, not to be put in a position, pushed into a corner where they have to come out swinging. It's as simple as that. So tell them not to disregard voters, because last time I checked, Memphis, Tennessee, still in the United States of America. We still have the right to vote. So be out there tomorrow, Poplar and Highland, from 11 to 3. Hopefully I see you out there.